Hey, it's me again with As It Is podcast number 6. Yeah. The last podcast I did was on, I touched on boating and the coronavirus. And I got a request from somebody to send them a list in regard to what can be done about the coronavirus to offset it. And I told them that I would be doing my next podcast with that list. It's so ironic that I went to, where were we, in LA, and seemingly the air is a lot worse than it is here in Pittsburgh. And my two grandchildren were stricken with colds. And so like now I'm back here in Pittsburgh with this cold. And it's so amazing because with the coronavirus going around, I'm on the plane, and I got this cold. I'm thinking to myself, oh, they don't think I got the coronavirus. And things like that. But I ain't got it, y'all, and I ain't gonna get it. You know what I mean? Because I know that what happens with us is, first of all, we become fearful. Then our mind tells us that something horrible is gonna happen, and then we do all kinds of things like run to the store and buying them handy wipes and all that. All right, so which, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying our minds tell us things that are not in alignment with what's really going on. And so, again, I do not have it. I'm not going to get it. But I'm going to tell y'all what I do to offset it. One of the major things, the most important things, this is the first thing on the list, your spiritual state. That is so very important. I believe that everybody has to be in some type of, or have some type of spiritual consciousness that tells them that they are here for a reason, and until that reason is lived, they're going to be here, and things are going to continue to happen to remind them of the fact that you got work to do when you're going to get on it. And so I believe that your spiritual consciousness is something that bothers you until you do something that's in alignment with what your purpose of being here is. My spiritual consciousness tells me that I am not trying to be right. I'm definitely not trying to be wrong. I'm just trying to be righteous. You know what I mean? And whatever your belief, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, devil worship, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? If you have this sense of righteousness, which is something that tells you that this is what I'm supposed to do, rather than this is how I'm going to react to something somebody else is doing, you're not going to be in the most beneficial place to yourself and to others in regard to your spiritual essence. And to make that a little more clear, I'm just saying, be righteous all the time. Just be righteous. It ain't about being right or wrong. It's about being righteous. So first thing you got to do, be righteous. Treat other people right. Treat yourself right. And do what's necessary for you to be in the best of spiritual health. Secondly is your physical health. This is as important, I'll say, because of the fact that if you're not physically fit, your mental and spiritual space is not going to be filled to the capacity. You might have a little something going on spiritually if you're not eating properly and you're not getting enough rest and things of that nature. But you could be at maximum state of spiritual consciousness if your body is in order. Most importantly, with this coronavirus, lemons, y'all. Lemons. And I've told people from a long time ago, everybody should get up in the morning and drink 8 ounces of water and squeeze a half a lemon in there. Now you can add cayenne pepper. You can add what is that? Why I can't think of that. Apple cider vinegar. But the most important thing, let's just stick with that. Lemon juice. Drink that every morning and sometimes during the day, because what that does is alkalines your system, and bacteria and other things cannot exist in an alkaline system. And most of our systems are acidic because of the food we eat, the way we mix our foods and things of that nature. But that lemon juice early in the morning, first thing when you get up, 8 ounces of water, half a lemon or a whole lemon, whatever suits you. But get that lemon in you because it got plenty of vitamin C, which is going to offset the coronavirus and all other viruses as well. So eat those lemons, y'all. Number 3, stay away from the garbage. Stay away from the garbage. White flour, white sugar, white salt, all packaged goods. If it's in a package, you're gonna
oil.
Huh?
And oil.
Oh, that's Nicole taking the video. She's talking too. She said oil. Stay away from the oil, y'all. Definitely stay away from the oil. And anything that you gotta cut open or pull open or whatever the case might be, in order for you to package food, you have to put some type of chemical in the package prior to sealing it so that it won't spoil or, whatever the case might be. We don't know what they're putting in that package, what's inside of that package. So stay away from it. Be as strict as you can in regard to fruits and vegetables in terms of them being organic, because again, they might not live up to the standards that we like for them to, but at least we can have this sense of doing the righteous thing. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times I see organic and it just throws me off because I know that our government is, they don't really care about us. You know what I mean? And so because it got USDA stamped on it, it doesn't really sit well with me. But the fact of the matter is I feel more comfortable doing that than not doing it. So again, try to eat organic fruits, organic vegetables. And please stay away from the stuff I've mentioned before, especially packaged goods. When you go to restaurants, take your own salad, or don't eat the salad. Just eat cooked food. Because if you're in a restaurant and people are using their hands to prepare the salads, the lettuce and tomatoes and all that kind of stuff, you don't know what's flying around in the air. At least when you cook your food, it's going to kill all the germs, right? So try to stay away from those salads. And something that I've talked about before is sprouts, y'all. It's very easy to grow sprouts. Very, very easy. As a matter of fact, Nicole, can you come over here with me for a minute? And I'm going to show y'all what I be doing, and I got me a little thing here. And this is a hydroponic thing. And if you look on there, these are mung beans. They're sprouting already. And these are pumpkins. They haven't started yet. There might be a little one right there that started, but it's definitely starting. These are broccoli. They haven't really... They started sprouting already, as you can see. And these are not arugula, but fenugreek. These are fenugreek, really good for you, and they've started already. And so, as I said, I started these, and I do this all the time. And you can get this little kit at Amazon, or you can contact me, and I'll tell you where to get it. And I just want to show you. You can stay there, Nicole. I'm gonna go in here in the refrigerator and show them, how they can, once these things are sprouted, this is what they're gonna look like, And you eat this stuff, it has 70% more nutrients, between 30 and 70% more nutrients than eating a vegetable. So sprouts are really, really important in terms of getting proper nutrition. So that's the physical part of what we're going to put into our bodies, and then the exercise. I got up, I feel, I'm not 100%, and I'm probably about 65 or 70% in terms of feeling good, but I got to get out and get some of that sun. And the sun, you ain't got to see it. It's still out there. If it's daytime out there, the sun is out there. It might be behind some clouds, but it's out there. So get out there and get y'all some fresh air. I've been here in Pittsburgh. This is the first time in my entire life that I've gone outside in the cold. And I snuggle up and get, put a lot of stuff on, but I'm out there in the cold, like 15, 14 degrees. And it's good for you, y'all. And a lot of times we say, well, it's too cold to go out. No, get out there every day, no matter where you live on this planet. Get outside and get some of that sun, I'm telling you. 20 minutes, y'all. Walk for 20 minutes, 10 there, 10 back. every other day at least. Get you some exercise. And if you're not going to go outside and move around outside, go in your backyard or stand on your porch, take deep breaths. This is another aspect of the physical health. This is what you can start doing. What I do is I inhale, and let's say, let's start with 10. I inhale. Y'all count. And then I stop. That was 10. And then I hold the stop. I don't breathe for 10 seconds. And then I breathe out to 10. Then I hold my breath for 10 more seconds. So it's 10 seconds in, 10 seconds hold, 10 seconds out, 10 seconds hold. And just repeat that, as often as you want to, and you can start with 2 or with 3 and work your way up to 10. Or you might be at 10 already, work your way up to 30 or whatever the case might be. But that's very important because I forgot what the percentage is, but it's really high. It's over 50% of the toxins in your body are released through your breath. So breathe, y'all. It's those are just 3 or 4 things that I've talked about. Your physical health, your spiritual health, and mentally. Don't accept anything from anybody in regard to who you are and what you're supposed to do. Make that decision yourself. Let's stop reacting to what other people are saying and what other people are doing. And you can do that with me. You can start with me. You ain't got to react to what I'm saying. But I advise you to be proactive in what it is that you're going to do about yourself. That's so important. Because y'all know about my escapades with cancer and all kinds of stuff I've been through in my little short life. And the fact of the matter is, my mindset is such that I got to do this my way. I'm like, Frank Sinatra. I did it my way. You know what I'm saying? And that's so important. Do what's comfortable for you. Because I get a lot of advice on, Calvin, you should do this, Calvin, you should do that. And I take it in. And then I look at it and make my own decision of what I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use. Took me a little time, y'all, to get that out. And I hope I didn't bore you, and I hope you get something from what I've said. And if not, or if you have any questions, whatever the case might be, give me a holler, And where am I, Nicole? Grace.calvin187@gmail.com. Okay, y'all, as always in parting,